do you guys think? How do we feel about it? Or I would love to rock with these for a while. Honestly, these are like cute, but I need the new lenses in them because yeah. Okay, so things are working. Oh, what am I doing? No, that's okay. Just wanted them to just like do a little modification, see how this looks. Welcome to the time capsule. This is a late night shuffle. I would keep these on and be cute, and I probably will, just because I will get new lenses in these at some point, just because they will do look really cute. I would wear my newer ones, but my newer ones are kind of in my car right now. So, I'm trying to decide if Twitch uh is gonna behave and continue to support its adult viewers, or if I have to baby proof this too. I don't really know. I guess we're gonna have to see here in a minute. I sound dead right now. I've been trying to get on all night. And it took me way too long. That's what it's like annoying. So I'm gonna do a quick read. Nothing too long, nothing too strenuous, something quick, something nice. You know? I'm gonna definitely baby proof this one because it's going on YouTube. So let's baby proof this beast. Ooh. Why these transitions don't do as they're supposed to? It's not supposed to be no fade. Whatever. And more shit later, I guess. I'm trying to get Odyssey to work. The second I get the live streams for Odyssey to work, meet me there. It's not gonna be a complete baby proofed reading, which is the good part. So you get to see all the wonderful content. Certain segments, of course, of the Odyssey live stream. Um, Jesus, come on. Will be baby proofed. That's just the portion that's gonna get captured for our baby proof viewers. Oh. Mula. For some of us, this is Mula. For some of us, this could be literally like feeling left out in the cold in your relationships. It's not an easy energy. Going through a period of change, though, it's nice. Emotional openness. That's interesting. Now, I've been wanting to do these like spreads for you guys for Instagram. And I might just actually do them on TikTok since everyone just keeps telling me to go on TikTok. It's either or. I can't, I don't even like social media like that. I'm not one of those people who like to be on those things. It's just be yourself, be who you are. If you're not comfortable, you're not comfortable. I'm not comfortable. But at the end of the day, though, I do want to reach out to more people because I notice, we're all struggling. It's nobody, like, no point in keeping shit to yourself if it's going to help somebody. So, work with me. Work with me. Work with me. Work with me. I'm trying to think. Oh, yeah. Work with me. Oh, yeah, they were going to be called baby proofed dailies. So this is the everyday spread. This one's like your energy, what you'll be dealing with today or tomorrow or next week, how you can transmute this energy so that it works for you. And then when you do the everyday spread, which is this one, it is the events, refers to the types of events that may transpire today, tomorrow, or next week, feelings, how you may feel or react to today's events, today's, tomorrow's, or next week's events. Right now, we're feeling a little empty in our pockets. It's a little lack. It's lack mentality at this moment. Not necessarily saying that we want to be here. We're doing this on purpose. It's hard to get ourselves out of the gutter if we are legitimately in one. So don't beat yourself up about this, guys, because the energy is asking you to be sweet, be tender, be compassionate to yourself. You're working your booty off. You're doing the best that you can. Some of you guys are just trying to find a new thing, and it's a little hard to find right now. But you're really focusing on what your needs are at the moment, and those needs, as hard as they are to fill at this moment, for even for yourself, the props is still dedicated, still needed. Give yourself a good like, yay, I did it. I think you deserve it. You went through so much hell. Why not? Of course, this isn't just a reading here. I'm not gonna just do that and call it a day. No, that would be funny. gonna actually work on one of the spreads I'm wanting to do for Odyssey. It's an Odyssey series, and I'm wanting to do it. So we're gonna do that. Oh my god! If I don't break shit, Jesus Christ. I'm gonna have some coffee tomorrow morning because I'm gonna need it. Okay, so we're gonna do the introduction spread first. You have a better idea what these energies actually are. I know, right? So rude. It's listen. I just came back from school from a 10-hour day. This is a live stream, and this is a late night shuffle. Please bear in mind, it's not me being bored. It's because I am so tired. It's so not even like that. And I apologize for those of you who did literally get offended just now from my yawning. Not about you. Try not to be unprofessional. Again, just worked really long hours, but I really wanted to say something. I wanted to be live. I just couldn't help myself. And I look good. I'm not going to lie. Part of this is the showboat. I look cute. Stop dripping. You know I do, guys. Come on. Okay. Anyway. Right. Current what was it? Current mental, current emotional, current spiritual. Now, if we switch these around like I like to do, they also become a different question. This becomes challenge, this becomes the strength, this becomes the weakness, and this becomes the advice. Spirituality is ironically connected to some sort of wisdom that we may or may not have access to through conscious effort. I don't necessarily know what makes wisdom. Not like a, you know, all I know is that it's always synonymous with spirituality. It's always synonymous with knowing thyself and taking time to really dig deep in become more conscientious of your experience, how you play a role in it for yourself and for others, and really just ultimately finding a way to accept yourself, not rather than trying to correct the parts of you that you feel like are wrong or flawed. It's truly being, truly embracing yourself for, through and through. So for the physical state, I like it. The physical state is suggesting to me that are we sick? What the hell's going on? Seven of Cups. That's spicy, and I mean, this doesn't necessarily. I don't really know. Physical is weird. I feel like there's a lot of toss ups, a lot of options, not a lot of guarantees for happiness. And that's the weakness here, ironically. There's a lot of juggling, a lot of decision making, trying to figure out what's valuable, what's not. But there's no clear delineation between what's valuable, what's going to give you what you want, and what isn't. Commitment is. And I feel like there's maybe some slight running away from that because the Page of Swords is the advice, which is suggesting that perhaps there's some sort of immature energy looking at the information and not really assessing what that needs to be done. Strength is the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is so interesting here. This is your mental. This to me gives like making lemonade from lemons. God, do I want to clarify? Three of Swords is the underlying energy. Oh, I feel like it's kind of realizing how much time you have actually. Oh, that makes sense. Recognizing how far you've come. Like, really. I don't think this is necessarily saying that this is you in a relationship, because some of you guys may be. Some of you guys may be moving house. Some of you guys may have already moved. But I really feel like this is more of like, wow, take a look of where you've been. You've changed. You've grown a lot. You are so not the same person as you were yesterday. If you think about it, you change and evolve every day. There's something new about you that you're discovering every day, and it's exciting. I feel like you're shifting your perspective on things and the ways that in which you seek happiness, and I think that's beautiful. Starting to get more romantic in here. That's the challenge. Challenge is just going for it, just believing in some sort of mystery. You don't know what the future can bring, what it can hold. Your curiosity may find what it could, what your curiosity can uncover. You don't know. You've got no idea. So explore. I feel like this is like capturing your young and innocent side, the part of you that is curious, that's thirsting for information. Not desperate, but thirsting. Hmm. Very interesting. Now, what I want to do is get a deeper look. The belief spread. I think you guys are going through some sort of healing period. Okay. The fuck. Let's get it on. Okay. What? Okay, anyway. So, this is what you desire, okay? Five of Wands. The root belief of what is blocking your attainment. Okay. Bridge belief that links 2 and 4. A new belief coming into your life. The resulting outcome of new beliefs. That's scary, but that's also kind of nice. So I feel like breaking the status quo is going to be super fun to do because it's a risk worth taking. Something about an organization, some sort of structure, some sort of order in your life is not in sync with you anymore. I don't think it's in alignment, which is why this is a combative energy. And I feel like right now you're trying to figure out where you stand, what makes you feel makes you feel grounded. That doesn't something that's not reliant on a social environment or a society to accept you or adopt you. More of like you just adopt yourself and just find your way through. Because the Knight of Cups is very obsessed about what they want. They are still trying to honestly too discover what it is that they want, what it is they're feeling, why they feel those things so intensely. They're still going through and understanding their emotions. It's a really deep and interesting journey, and he has to be careful because he can get sucked in. I don't know if you know about the story of Narcissus, but he ends up falling into the lake because he just falls in love with his reflection so much. But he doesn't die there. He dies due to starvation because he doesn't want to leave himself. There's several different versions of the story, so none is completely correct. Just want to make that clear. But I do find that version of the story in which the character has suffered starvation just because they finally felt seen and they felt the pangs of love due to infatuation of themselves. They never really got to see themselves in a way that people have gotten to see them, and they became obsessed. So, my suggestion right now isn't necessarily to possibly be reclusive, but more so step out of your comfort zone and to identify your emotions. You've got the Three of Swords underneath this card, and I think it's addressing old pains and issues from the past. Especially with the King of Wands. I don't know, this is an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius for some of you guys. This could also suggest that this is just someone who really is very high in a passion scale. For some reason, has left with some unrequited love. Like it wasn't enough chemistry to keep the fire going, but the fire is hot when it's turned on. You got a lot of wands here anyway. Competition, flirting, some lighthearted like communication, something that's not something that's like I don't really know how genuine this energy really is. This is just play, spur of the moment sort of thing. But this is no joke. This is no joke whatsoever. So big changes are coming here. So this is your result. The new belief. So one feels constricted from being able to be all that they are because they feel like they have this, they're stepping out and taking risks, and they don't really know where that it will end up. Which I feel like that's possibly what the Seven of Cups was referring to in the last reading. All those options, but no real promise or no real security and some sort of like stability. Nothing that's going to make it, safe or comfortable. They know they're going to take a risk. They're going to stand out, or they have the capacity to, because what they're doing may not necessarily be within alignment of the society that they're in, or the community they're in, the organization that they're part of. They want to step on a different, they want to step to a different beat, and I don't think that's an issue. But the problem is maybe that there is some sort of deception, because the Seven of Swords is lies, but we don't know. I don't think anybody's lying here. There's no need to. But the competition, Seven of Swords, there may be something that goes on where somebody's lying and they're just trying to compete because they have the ability to tell you. But what they're trying to do is just spark some sort of ridiculousness. Well, Seven of Swords suggests that you're just taking more risks and going out of, yeah, making a decision about what you want to do. Just doing it. And I really feel like with that energy there, sorry guys, I got mosquito bites everywhere. Ugh. Mosquitoes. I really think it's, yeah, just figuring out what you're gonna do first. I feel like you already know what you want. You just feel like there's a certain routine that's getting in your way, but you are not in a routine in a way. You're not already in a routine. I feel like some of you guys may be trying to adapt to a certain routine, and it's just becoming hard. It can happen. So, the tower. Why is the tower coming up in The future. Can you tell us that? Knight of Cups. Three of Swords again. That's crazy, dude. Okay, so we got redundant cards, guys. That's crazy. So I picked in the middle of the deck, and you saw me do it. And we've got literally all the same cards. I think it's just telling me that everything I said will just come back. Somebody who was heartbroken about a certain obsession. Like they were obsessed about something. Maybe it was against their, they went a certain path that was actually against their interest. And they ended up having to kind of fight their way through to figure out what it is that what it was that caused them the problem. Like somebody may be coming back to offer you some sort of exchange of love. Maybe this is some sort of an apology, but this isn't really suggesting an apology to me because again, we're missing something very important if we're going to look at somebody saying sorry, but more so of like some sort of emotional expression. You know what I mean? Like I just get the vibe that this is somebody that really wants to share something, but it's weird. I don't think it's. So what does this have to do with the Hierophant? Can you tell us that? Yep, decisions. So, but he's also very indecisive about what they want. So it's so ironic. While you're kind of caught up and held up in delays with some sort of organization that's making something long-winded and is training you for success when it's just feeling like it's wasting your time. Yeah, star. Yeah, this person's also really being weird about what they want to commit to, what they would rather try their hardest at trying to make work, and seeing if they can actually like manifest something nice out of it. But for a lot of you guys, that's why I feel like there's a big drought. The Five of Pentacles showed up earlier, so I'm like, things are dried out. Why? And I'm thinking that this is probably it. This is probably why. Um, it's probably because right now you're just working. You're chasing your dollars. Because right now you're working so hard. You're living paycheck to paycheck. Probably things are a little tight, so you're just trying to make ends meet. You know, follow your own. But you're wishing, and you're more. You know, you're wanting. You're manifesting. You're not thinking about the past per se. I think that the past in some way has kind of left you little nuggets of things that you may want. You're working out the kinks with the five of wands, but at the end of the day, you may be surprised that you find someone that you're looking for. But the thing is, Knight of Cups is somebody that's just as unreliable as the Knight of Wands. So you gotta be careful. This person is not lying when they communicate. This person is telling the truth, but they I feel like they may lean on certain extremes and may be flighty and not necessarily like just inconsistent. It's not making there's no nothing that makes it feel real. It's just lots of hope, lots of talking things up, but follow through, big concern. I feel like definitely the hope and the inspiration is there, but again, follow through requires effort, and this is what the star is all about: putting in the effort to get what you want. That's the challenge right now. Somebody be trying to look for an easy ride, but I don't know. I don't really know. The Seven of Swords still means that they still got to do something. Still got to put themselves out there and put them at risk. I mean, somebody could also be around you right now, just trying to get in your pants and thinking that you're not gonna notice and trying to find the next thing because you're catching on. That or they're catching feels and they don't know if they're ready for that, so they're trying to find something else. I don't really think that I don't know how much of that story possibly resonates with anybody. That was an odd one to find or to glimpse of. Hopefully that happened. That's not what's going on. some people, if it is, like shit is going on, I think that's all I really have time for. I'm talking and I'm slurring because I'm sleepy. It's really been a long day. 12-hour days, yo. I say a little long. I'm gonna say a little longer just because I got home at 9, left at 7:30. It's been a long day, so I do hope that you guys have a great night. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see y'all on the flip side. Enjoy your baby proofreading, babies. Babies.